What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Daily Refinement. My name is Chris. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time joining me on my channel, I give tips on e-commerce, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Amazon. Just share my journey in building a seven-figure store myself. Hopefully this stuff is useful for you. Today, I want to get into 3 things that you can do to avoid slow sales during glitch season. From looking at different forums, this is very clear to me that people spend 90% of their energy focusing on glitches when that's you should be spending 0% of your energy on glitches. And I'm going to show you exactly what the process is that I do to stay ahead of these issues. So there's always going to be glitches and problems. There's a huge glitch that's going to happen at any time on any of these platforms. I want you guys to focus not on the glitches, but on building a nice portfolio of items. So this is something I found very, very cool. I'm getting really into personal finance, and most people that want to be hands off, they just invest like in the Vanguard index of the whole market as a whole. You're betting on the United States growing as an economy overall, and it's been pretty decent over the past 100 years. And the people who've performed the best are people who are dead, or people who forgot about their account, and they just had a big index, because it's very difficult to actually beat the market. If you beat the market, you actually become super famous, like Warren Buffett or other traders like Ray Dalio. These people became super famous because they do something that's very, very hard, outpace the market. So my point is, even during crashes, like in 2008, Warren Buffett lost $33 billion, something like that, right? But he didn't panic because he had like this overall overarching goal for his portfolio, and it's fine. It's going to dip and go down when these glitches happen. Let me give you guys an example of that. Today I've had $30 in sales. Yesterday I had $1,900 in sales. Okay. And I'm not going to panic because month over month, it's only 1% different. $30 today, $1,900 yesterday. Over the past 30 days, it's only 1% different. So I'm not panicking. I'm not worried, because I just want to grow the amount of inventory I have to 500,000, because I know that's really the amount of money that you make per year. I'm really, really focused on growing that number, growing my listings, instead of worried about glitches, because they're just going to happen. Like these sites, it's in their best interest to fix the glitches, right? So if I was going to bet whether or not eBay or Poshmark or Amazon is going to grow over the next 5 years, I would say they are going to grow. Okay, so I think it's safe to say as a platform, it's going to go up. What's up, Wade? Thanks for coming by, Wade. Wade's a big investor. He kind of day trades. I don't do that yet. I don't know how to. I don't pretend like I know. All of my my stock tips have sucked. So that is just proven to me that I have no business investing in anything other than Vanguard funds. I just want to invest in the whole market, leave my money there, put as much money into that as possible, and just let the whole US economy carry me. So focus on getting to whatever the amount you want to make per month, per year listed. You want to make 100 grand? Better have $100,000 worth of stuff for sale, right? Unless you have a really fast sell through, or you're a really good picker, you need that much. And for most people out there, you don't have if you don't have experience picking, you're going to need a lot of stuff listed for sale in order to make a lot of money. And that doesn't mean a lot of items. It's just a lot of dollar amount. You could have like 300 items or 200 items that are replenishables and do just fine. Make 6-7 figures if you have the right items to sell super quick. But remember, the more popular the item, usually the smaller the margin. Usually, not always, but if you want to sell things fast, and they're usually popular and people usually catch on. So that's why people are private labeling products that are already popular, right? You find something that sells really well, like a fingerling, you make your own. That's very similar, but better in 10 different ways. You're probably going to be able to sell that and ride that trend. Okay. Second thing is, this is something I think is very powerful. I think you should adjust the same number of listings that you list each day. Okay, so if you're like me and you want to try to get 100 up each day, 7 days a week, it actually looks more like 145 days a week. But I want to adjust that many listings also, and that to be about 3 to 5% of your total inventory every day. You're going to get a boost in the algorithm for adjusting listings and making them better, pricing things more accurately. You'd be surprised what a $5 adjustment down or up can do on a product, right? Or maybe the description is not clear. Maybe you wrote the description wrong. Maybe you wrote the condition wrong. Maybe your title is missing a keyword. If you were to do that every day, plus list a certain amount every day, that is your reseller score. Okay, so like if you list 10 a day, it's like you're 10. You're like at that level. Adjust 10, list 10. You can adjust 4, list 4. Adjust, list. Have that number be the same. That'll help you avoid slow sales during the glitches because they're just going to happen. Stop worrying about them. Like people spend a lot of time worrying about the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. Okay. The next thing is focus on sourcing stuff that people actually need. This is one of the reasons why I sell clothing. I try to sell basics that people need. If you look at my store, I'm gonna pass 7,000 items this month on Poshmark. I'm gonna pass 8,000 total items on eBay this year on this daily refinement account. And what I've noticed that the stuff that sells the best is stuff that people need. It's like dress shoes, dress shirts, slacks, career wear for women, shoes, athletic shoes, sports shoes, things that people actually need, right? Those sell a lot better than designer, super high-end stuff that doesn't have a purpose. Now, if it's a high-end dress that someone's going to wear to an event, sure, that's going to sell really well. I like selling stuff that is involved in weddings because it's less price sensitive. You can sell something for more because people want it for that special occasion. So from the stuff that's in my store, the stuff that sells the best is like $30. $30 to $40 is a really solid price point most people can afford. There is a couple of interesting things that have happened to me. Some of my stores free returns, some of my stores not free returns on eBay. And I was just talking to eBay merchant support last night, and they were saying that half of the people that open a return for me don't end up returning the item. I don't know if you guys know that, but that is interesting. For sure, the number of returns opened is higher, but the number of people actually sending in is not actually that high. So, I haven't seen that big of a difference offering free returns and not. Just something to experiment with. I also recommend you only do one thing at a time. Don't change your store every hour or every day. Just do it at least once a week. For me, I just make one change every Monday to test to see if I can get an idea of what's going on. Even better for a month later. I haven't heard of newlywed. I don't know what that is, but yeah, email me and I'll look it up. Any tips for avoiding Vero claims? That's a tough situation because I have a friend that was just suspended because of too many Vero claims. So just selling a niche that you really understand, that's all I can say. Like this is why really big Amazon sellers, like my buddy Jack, he's afraid to sell stuff that could potentially be Vero because you're risking your account by listing something that you're not 100% sure of. When I list really high-end items, I try to include the receipt in a photo, the serial number, as many detailed shots of the logo as I can. I'm like, this is where I bought it, just so to avoid the Vero claim. If you look at some high-end stores and look at their verbiage. Sorry, that's my mail woman. She's doing the pickup today. I have a new mail carrier lady, and this is the bomb. You guys ready for this? So I'm now at the point now where my packages are a decent size, right? So now they come at the very end of the route. It's the best thing ever. See, it's already past the normal post office time. 5:11 is when they picked up my packages today. I'm here in Pacific Standard Time, so that's cool, right? So you have like this is a couple of things. Well, I had one mail carrier switch routes because he didn't want to pick up packages. It wasn't just me; other people in my neighborhood are doing e-commerce, and he was annoyed with it, so he's transferred. And then my other guy actually had a heart attack, which sucks. That's really tragic. But then now I have a new lady, and she comes at the very, very end of her route because her truck is empty. She's like, I don't want that stuff rattling around in the truck while I'm driving through my route. I like to come at the end, pick it up, and go. But it's still, the tracking does not update until the end of the day. That's true. I should say mail carrier person. My mail carrier person. Yep. I want to be politically correct if I can. The reselling wedding dresses. Oh yeah, that's a really good business because people just use it one time. It doesn't, to me, I don't know. I see people's wedding dresses when I go to their house, like framed or in those glass cases. It's a little bit creepy. I don't know if I like that. I'm not going to keep my wedding suit. Not going to keep that. Let's see. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off. I'm trying to keep my video short. I'm just going to recap it. There's always going to be glitches and issues. Just focus on building a portfolio of products. If you want to make 50K a year, list 50K. If you want to make 100 grand a year, list 100K. If you want to make 500 grand a year like me, try to list $500,000 worth of stuff. If you want to adjust your listing, the same amount of listings as you list each day, you can slowly clean your store. It will only take you 30 days to do your entire store if you do 3 to 5% a day, and you can take some days off. Just go in there, adjust some, list some. And then finally, focus on buying stuff that people actually need instead of following the hype, because the hype always changes. The best thing to sell is necessities, if you can. Stuff that's brand new and under $20 is what the majority of eBay is. I don't know if you guys know this, 80% of stuff sold on eBay is new. 80% is new, and most of it's under 20 bucks. Okay, and that's the majority of eBay. All right, guys, everybody have a great day. Take care. No gender pronouns, please, for the love of all that is holy. Let's not use any gender pronouns for like at least 3 months. All right, guys, take care.